Hello everyone and welcome back to probably what is a little bit of a different view that you were expecting. There's been a little bit of an update between episodes. I'm up to like 40 hours now. It's ridiculous. Like that's probably not a lot compared to some people, but this game has completely taken over my life. It's insane. So yeah, I've been a little bit busy. So let's just show you what we've done. We've done this nice little easy little bridge that goes over the water here, so you can get some nice views over there. It's looking very nice, but what you may notice is is this. So I've been busy, guys. This has probably changed quite a bit since the last time you saw it. So yeah, let's run you through it. So you've got your main bridge there. You come out over to some shops here, a nice little deck there with a boat that they're working on, which is very nice. You guys have, obviously I need to finish this, but you guys have seen all this. This is the pool area. Got like a lifeguard there, got some tubes there, a nice little waterfall. I love that, that's so cool. You've got the slides there that you've seen. But all this over here is new. So one, you've got a nice little shop here. You can sit down, wait for your friends to do the rides, or just wait for some food or whatnot. And so yeah, you've got two big tube flumes. You've got your quad one over here, like a group one, which is very cool, and then you've got a single one over here. So let's see if we can, oh, there's one. There's your single one. So you just go down there by yourself, and then there's the group one. That's so cool. So there's like 5 in that one, I think, and it starts all the way up there, both of them. So that's the first big change. The next big change is over here. So you obviously know that these two are your like main thrill rides, but with what I wanted originally to do with them was the drop straight track. So instead of coming out slowly like this, I wanted it just to drop straight down, floor open underneath. But I couldn't see that. I knew that they had that in the game, but I wasn't entirely sure where to find it. Well, can we see? There they are. I found them, guys. So you've got not as, I think it is actually taller, but it looks smaller just because of the way it is on the mountain. And all the decorating that I did a lot of terraforming and just rock work and made it kind of look like a bit of a construction temple work. And it goes underneath, so we'll see if we can see it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see. Oh yes, we can. There we go. Look at that. So you drop down and go underneath the rocks, and then you exit out there, which is insane. And then you can get a nice little view of that one over there, the pool, the big pool. So let's go back down here. It's still not entirely finished. I still need to do some railings and stuff, but I think it's about 85-90% done. Got some more sitting areas, so your mum can just sit here and watch you come down with your friends or something like that. I've got to do a railing for here, and then a little bit of rock work. I also found out you don't actually need the stairs. You can connect it straight up to the pathway, which is amazing. That's what I wanted, but that can be another time. So yeah, we've got the 2 flumes here. The one on the right is open just for that part, and then the one on the left is fully enclosed. So let's try and find one that opens. If it would please open up. Okay. And you drop straight down. Whoosh. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So this is the open one, which is exactly the same, but it's just half open, which I thought might like add a little bit more suspense to it. Now let's go over to these guys over here. I'm actually really happy with how the building turned out. I think it looks really nice. You come over here, and now this is it. So I reckon we'll do the Big Bertha first. So you just whoosh straight into it. It's probably not the best, but I think it's really cool. Obviously the camera angle is not the best, just because it's just how it is with water slides, but you get the gist of it. And then you end up in the pool. Here we go. This one's probably a little bit more tame. Actually, I apologize. It is a two-person film. But there you go. Now, let's get into the main building. Alright, so the main part of this video, pretty much all of this part, is going to be building a roller coaster, an RMC roller coaster. I wanted a wooden theme, obviously, to continue with the Viking pirate theme. But I wanted something a little bit more extreme, something that could invert, something that could, you know, bank past 90 degrees, just something a little bit more for the adults and the teenagers rather than just like a kid's ride. So this is probably not a family ride, just because it's quite insane. It's still very, very calm though. It's just a lot of airtime hills, which gets the ratings up. A couple of corkscrews, which is very cool, zero G rolls, if you will. And it's very nice. It is a very long coaster as well, so compared to the other one, it is very long. So if you haven't seen that one, go and have a look. I didn't really know what I was doing too much, as you can clearly see, but I knew that I wanted it to sort of wrap around a bit of itself throughout the ride, and also just the basic layout look good from the path for when you walk in. So when you do actually walk in, you can see the big chain lift drop over pretty much the horizon of the park, which is very cool. It makes it look like there's something extreme in the background that you would like to go and have a look. So here's me trying to do a little 0G roll. We do bank all the corners quite a lot, just because it makes it, you know, it just makes it look really cool, and it's a cool ass coaster. So yeah, it's got 3 or 4 just main drops, and then it's got 2 0G rolls. We will do some underground work in it. There will be a tunnel that goes through there, which will make like a little bit of a dark scene ride, if you will, which is very cool, because I have upgraded the lighting in this game, which makes it look phenomenal. I also wanted it to wrap around the path that walks over to this part of the island, so that's what we were just doing here, making it go around a little bit, so when you do walk over the bridge, like you saw in the opening video, you get a nice shot of the coaster, which is very cool, because like you can sit there and you can watch it come out of the station. There I go, yeah, adding in the path. So yeah, when you're walking down this path, you're able to see it, and it looks very nice. It looks great. I think it's turned out quite well. It's very terrain based, which if you've been following me for a while, you know that I do like to do my coasters very terrain based, which is something I aim for, just to make it look a little bit more natural, like it's been built around the terrain rather than the terrain built up after the coaster was put in. I just think it makes it look a little bit more realistic in its building sense as well. We also do a nice big queue line, because it's going to be very popular. I'll probably open up the park very soon, get in some guests, get in their feedback of everything. So we'll probably be doing that very soon, which is very exciting. But here is the first 0G roll. It goes over the part that goes into the station. There I go, just testing it. And then I wanted another one as well, so we end up doing another one on the second airtime hill. So you're doing a corkscrew while getting some hang time, which is very, very cool. I like how I incorporated that into the coaster. We all also work on the station building as well. It's nothing too fancy. It's just, it's pretty basic actually. Just, you know, a couple of wood beams and a nice arched roof, which turns out very well. I obviously had to split those two into different buildings just because they were covering the track, and then if you don't lower them, then they flicker in between each of the buildings. So I had to lower them a little bit just to get the flooring not to flicker, because we don't like flickering. And so we did that by just, moving them, moving them over a little bit and lowering them. The pathway does go through the terrain there on the right, which I think makes it look very, very cool. It is the exit of the station, but that's okay. It goes underneath its own path and goes through the terrain, and then we'll add rocks and we'll hide it up. So obviously it doesn't look the best now, but once we start getting the building sort of figured out like we are now with the roof, and then it starts to sort of fill in all the gaps, it does look nice. I am actually very happy with how the building turned out. It's nothing fancy, like it's just going to be an open building, but I like that. I like how it's nice and open. You're able to get a nice view of the park when you're sitting there. I did try and add stuff to the coasters, but I didn't, because I still couldn't get the hang of it. But that's okay. I'll maybe try again. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much the basic of the building. We do obviously add more detailing and more rocks and more terrain work to make it look all neat and tidy, but that's pretty much the basic layout, which it looks quite well, especially coming in from the station. You get the whole view of the rest of the park and then the water island, and it just looks really cool as well, especially adding all these rocks in and doing a lot of terraforming. It does, you know, sort of bring it all in together and make it look complete, which is very nice. I'm not sure if I'll do anything more on the edge there where the rocks are, just because it's a bit open and, you know, the path just goes there, so I'm not entirely sure if I should do anything more there. But for now, it's just going to be some rock work and a little bit of a fence, as pretty much what we're doing in this path as well, just adding a nice little fence to make it look a little bit more realistic. We do add like a support platform, I guess, under the main drop, just under the path, just because it's going to be a little bit, you know, it's going to be realistic to have something there that, you know, stops either someone throwing something out of the actual ride or something falling from the ride. So yeah, there's a little platform there that covers underneath the track a little bit, and then you can see me here trying to fit in a nice little bridge, so I had to adjust the opening track piece a bit, which was okay. We also try and look into some of the blueprints, but they didn't really have anything, so I just had to go through pretty much and just do mostly custom stuff, which, as I do for pretty much all of my stuff really. This whole park is mostly custom, which is insane because the buildings are like ridiculous. We also do custom supports for the beam, not for the entire coaster just yet. Well, we will, but not just yet, just because it's very time consuming, and it's sort of the first time I've sort of done properly custom supporting with the banking, so it goes out and supports the banking rather than just go straight down like that. So we do end up doing a little bit of that for the first corner, and I'll probably have to do it for the rest of the park now, just because it looks good. So if I don't, it might look a little bit odd that it's not done for the entire ride. But we'll do a nice little real-time POV of what we have done thus far at the end, which is coming up soon, and then you'll be able to see just what I've done. So yeah, there's been quite a bit of changing in between episodes, but I did stream as well, so that's probably where some of it came in. But I hope you're enjoying it thus far, and let's get into the real time. Okay, so yeah, this is the bridge here that I was talking about. You can see that the coaster's going up, which is super exciting, and there it goes. It's super cool. We've also, yeah, got the building over there, and these were the supports I was telling you about. So we'll do them for lots of the banking that goes around the coaster itself, but it's very time consuming, so probably won't be doing it on the video itself, probably on a stream or something. But we've done all the rock work here up against the fence. There's still a lot of rock work to do, but and then there goes the coaster. So cool. It's actually got a lot of speed, which is lovely. Yeah, we've done a nice little fence that goes either side of the path. We'll also do like rocks all on here as well, just to make it look more realistic. And then this was the safety platform that goes underneath the coaster, just so, you know, if anything does come down from the drop, it sort of hits that. I should have done it a bit wider, just because it's pretty much in line with the actual coaster itself, but that's okay. There it is. Okay, this is the first 0G roll that we do, and then the other one is just there. So you get a nice view of it on this path. If we can see the coaster, whoosh, drop down, we'll be able to see it. That's the first airtime hill. We'll be able to see it go over here, which is very cool. Here it comes. There you go. Actually, that's all custom as well, but because they've smoothed it out so much with the smoothing tool, it just looks and feels so good. We've also done all this rock work. We'll have to do, obviously, pathing there, but we've done all this rock work, lots of caves, I guess you could say, in the line to come all the way up to the queue, which is very exciting. So we've got the exit that goes there, and then we've got the actual entrance. There goes the other 0G roll. I'm pretty sure they're called 0G rolls. They might just be called corkscrews. I don't know. But we've got this area out here, so we've got some lockers there, and just some tables that you can just sit here and, you know, I guess wait for other people to do the ride itself. But it's pretty much the exact same layout building as the coaster station, but we've just added a little bit of a wall there to make it look a little bit run down. And then, yeah, the coaster comes along over here. You get a nice view of it. So like if you're standing here, you're getting a nice view of it, which is really good. Especially if like you're standing here, you can just see it go whoosh. But yeah, there goes the drop. It looks so cool. We might actually wait for it. So here it comes, like whoosh. That's actually really, really quick and cool. So yeah, and then this is the coaster station itself. I do like how it's very open. I still got to do all the lighting for it and everything like that, but it is very nice and open, and I feel like because you're so high up, you'll get a nice breeze, you'll get a nice view of everything, and I think it looks really good. So we might end with a nice little POV of what we've done thus far. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. It's a little bit of a real-time walkthrough as well as a time lapse. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.